Yeah, good morning, all the trainers.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, today an important thing, okay, which we are going to discuss is the trainer's daily routine or trainer's daily cycle actually, which you need to repeat, without fail. Okay, so based on that only your performance is assessed, I can say, or no. Being in Guntur, no, we stay in Guntur generally, right? And we can monitor if you follow all these things properly in that particular thing. Okay, so if for use trainers, trainers. Mm, day cycle, which you need to do regularly. Okay, so the first and foremost you need to do is yeah, immediately after going to the school, you need to give your attendance. What is that? Attendance. Every trainer is given or will be given a login actually. Okay, the app is attendance app. So you need to give your attendance first. Attendance through. Okay, first what is that? Attendance through NOQU app. So you will be generated this logins and all you need to do is like it's just a selfie attendance, biometric, like so what do you call, iris like. Okay, just you need to log in your and show your face, click on, so automatically after submitting it will be reaching us in our dashboard and that too with location. Everybody's location will be added actually. Okay, it will be like what do you call, tagged, you will be tagged with your location. Geo tagging will be taken place, will take place. Okay, and if you are out of, for example, due to some reasons, if any technical errors and all, you can send actually, you can send, it shows other location also where ma'am has to approve. All of you, whenever you are taking about any leave and all, you are supposed to inform to ma'am. Do you understand? So, for example, if you go to school, you will be giving attendance. If you are not, if you are on leave before, before a day or before 3 days, if you know it already, you have to inform Satyasri ma'am, attendance and all. After reaching, if you are late also, it will be asking for send an approval. So ma'am has to approve so that it will be present. No, the reason is not proper, then it will be taken as absent actually. Okay, and your payroll will be automatically generated by your attendance. Do you understand? So of course we are all working for ultimately salary, right? Without salary, do you work? Nobody. So make sure that after immediately after reaching the school, you need to give your attendance. Okay, the second one is meeting the principal. What is that? I'm writing only phrases. Okay, just to remember, and we need to, it means meet your principal every day. Daily after going, I'm just after giving attendance and all, just go and just wish. If any prize distribution or any for example, if for use let's answer, we have discussed whether he is available or we need to, if he is not available, we need to make, no, we need to make a call. Am I correct or not? So likewise, so later once meeting the principal means just wish the principal, no need to talk much. Because any activity before the day itself, a day before you'd be intimating him, like now tomorrow I have an activity, this evening I go and I tell everything. And explanation, of course, I will tell you how to conduct an activity also. It's a process actually. Okay. The next one. So what do? You go and give attendance. Later, you meet the principal. Wish anything is required, like in his presence and all. You talk to him and invite him. If not, happily you just go ahead. And the third thing is you need to conduct the assembly. What is that? So I can say recheck. Okay, like let it be. Okay. Assembly activities. It means immediately after going, you need to find out whether the thought of the day boy, word of the day boy or girl is absent or not. I mean present or not. Do you understand? So otherwise, what happened? That's the reason. For example, if assembly gets started by 9 or 8:50, you should be there by 8:30 or 8:40. 10 minutes or 15 minutes, if possible, 20 minutes before also, based on your students. If they are capable of doing, well and good. If you go 10 minutes before also, done. But what if they need some training? You need to come early, and of course you need to tell them also to come early. Do you understand? So while this assembly is going on, before that itself they should be ready with their thought of the day, word of the day, presentation. Is it clear? So every day assembly we need to conduct. We need to conduct in the sense, not everything. One day matram, it's not our cup of tea. Simply we generally weekly we have a schedule, assembly schedule. I'll just display it later. So for example, answer as activity is there. So we need to make him ready, right? The one who is going to ask the question, the things and everything should be ready. So arrange the things for no, not conducting, like arrange the things assembly. Be ready. Do you understand? So likewise, we need to complete. And so of course, after conducting assembly and everything, don't go immediately to the class. For example, Janagamana is over. So you monitor the students or guide the students. What is that? Generally students, they have a nature of speaking. Am I correct or not? In the assembly, almost to 5 to 10 minutes they are calm, they are quiet, right? So immediately after Janamana they start speaking. And what do they speak generally? They speak Telugu. They don't speak English. If they speak English, happy. Principal is happy, we are also very happy. But immediately, Amaya, like that they start speaking Telugu. Okay, so that's the reason. Guide them to go in a line. For example, of course, it's PT sirs and all. Okay, don't make noise, students. Just move. Okay, and speak English. Likewise, you need to just guide them, monitor them whether they are speaking Telugu or English. If they speak any mother tongue and all, you just tell them speak in English. Okay, and follow the manas, throw your hands back and go like that. Okay, because school should feel that we are feeling school as our own and doing the works. Do you understand? Then only you will get the reports. Okay, right. So next, immediately first period, maximum your first period would be like leisure. Many schools, okay, many of the trainers are I mean not taking this classroom responsibilities, attendance and all. You're not supposed, right? You're not aware of also, because we didn't teach that, and that and all, we didn't train for that. So generally first period means class teacher, attendance, number of things like homework, number of things, who has completed homework or not, come out, uniform, shoes, blah blah things are there. So we don't disturb that. So whatever the regular things are there in the school. Do you understand? Mostly, but I'm not telling that it is for everyone. 90% we are not taking the first period. So what do you do in the first period in the sense? So generally, if you have any board activity or something, you can, okay, you can prepare any conversation for tomorrow's assembly and all, or already some activities, placards are required, right? you can prepare all these things. Maybe you are coming at 8:30, you may or may not have your breakfast. You can have your breakfast, and board work is there, like thought of the day. Of course, before evening itself you need to write. No, so I don't write. But what if you don't write last evening, then you need to write word of the day, thought of the day. Okay, few glimpse on photos are there, I will show you. Got it? So what do? You go and give attendance. Later you meet the principal, just good morning like that, and later conduct the assembly, arrange the things for assembly and all. Make sure whether students are present or not. Later monitor the students and guide them to go in a line something. Okay, you stay there because first period is leisure, right? So immediately if you go and sit, school doesn't feel happy, right? That's the reason. Okay, the fourth one. So first period, if you have any period, you take the class, you take up the class. If not, no need. Okay, first period, in the first period actually, maximum no classes. So I'll write like even you can prepare for your lesson also, right? Like what are the classes you have today, you can prepare for, anyhow prepare placards, conversations, but don't sit quietly, aram se. What happened, they will allot some other works actually. Simply you are going and tired, you are just sleeping, or you are so tired and you're doing some other things, you are using mobile. Of course you're not supposed to use mobile in the school premises, but you are allowed to use the mobile for taking photos and capturing videos and all. Do you understand? As I said, entire school is they're not supposed to use, but you are given the permission because of us. We say that already our trainers, they need to take the photos, sir, I mean videos and all, they will be sharing on our groups, like that we have told. So that's the reason. What happens, you have to uh, utilize that particular opportunity, chance. Okay, we should not misuse that one. Do you understand? Some of them they have done, I already said, and they are not with you for you right now because school will not encourage. It's a special permission which is given to you. You should not misuse that particular thing. Is it clear? Right. So your attendance you have to give by mobile only. Photos and all you need to, of course, immediately the what of the day, thought of the day, whatever you have written, you have to take a photo and you need to send us. Now for that also you need the mobile. So you are allowed to use mobile, but not for personal things. Do you understand? Professional you can use that. Is it clear? These five things.
Yes.
We didn't go to the class also. You are in the staff room or something. You are just monitoring. Even after the assembly, you just till everything gets settled down. You can be there if you want. Of course, the board taking photos and uploading, it will take some time. Automatically, the 30 or 40 minutes will be over. Okay. Next. Later, what happens? Five things over. Six. Sixth thing is like taking classes, right? Second period onwards, you will have classes. Go to class. Take up the classes. Here what you need to do, you already know. You are not going to teach something, you need to train the students. Okay, so whatever what I teach is nothing, what students understand is very, very important. By keeping that in your mind, you need to be, of course, be punctual. Already if you are free in the first period, if you go to the class late and all, it doesn't look good. Am I correct or not? So that's the reason. Immediately, okay, before bell rings itself, 5 minutes before, you wash your face or whatever, be fresh and be ready for the class. Understand? It doesn't mean that again the teacher is not and you are just waiting for her. Don't go. Okay, just to be available. Immediately the bell rings, you can be. Okay. Next, while the classes are going on, just how to give the demo. We said tips to talk, apply tips to teach. Actually, moving around, using, involving the students, voice modulation, expression. These and all, everything. Whatever you have taught, try to apply the same. If one thing is missing also, for example, class is going very good, students are involving very well, everybody is answering, wow, wonderful, no appreciation. No appreciation, it doesn't look good. Am I correct or not? So no classroom control. All are really speaking and involving, but they are making little noise actually. No attention grabbers. You're not making them to sit silent. So automatically that will be a complaint. Of course, things are going good actually. Everybody is speaking English only, giving answers only, but the thing, you are not controlling them. No classroom control. Other classes are getting disturbed. That's all. Seriously, we missed one school because that only. The trainers, they couldn't handle, they couldn't make them silent for the activities, and so she said like, if ma'am is in 7th grade, 8th standard, 9th standard, both are coming and complaining, sir, the classroom is completely messy, right? So those things should not happen. So take up the classes in a good manner, however you got trained. Got it? Next, later, break will be, for example, first period you have leisure, second period you have taken, immediately break, right? Short break will be what? Is it? సరిపోయింది. వచ్చాడేమో. Right? Okay, go to the class, take up the classes, and next third period, as usual, if you have free time, that's lucky, you're so lucky. But you can't get actually, right? So already you have given, and I mean, you have given one leisure, means next 2 3 classes will be after 2 classes, immediately lunch. We need to go and open our lunch box and we need to eat, right? No. So generally most of the schools we ask, like, whatever we're teaching in the classroom, students, whether they are using or not, where can we find? In the sense, lunch break only. In the short breaks and lunch breaks, generally they, what do you call, violate the rules. They speak Telugu, they use bad words, they become, casual, not like a student, they behave themselves, right? So that's the reason what happens. So in the lunch break, during lunch break, you need to monitor the students, you need to monitor the student. For example, take the classes, take up the classes, like lunch break, during lunch break, during or short breaks if possible. Okay, during lunch break you need to do campus work. Okay, what is that? What is meant by campus work? Means, see, just monitoring the students and telling them to speak in English. If they are not eating properly, just giving some guidelines. Sometimes they ask, like, ma'am, what do we call this vegetables and all, helping them to tell the names of that, and just going and interacting with them, like, what's the curry, and some people, mostly they speak English. uh, Maybe after 1 month of your campus work they may start speaking English, but before that they generally communicate in English, but they are not supposed to, right? I mean, so that's the reason what whoever is speaking English well and good, and if they speak anything wrong, we correct them. And some people are speaking Telugu, we will be guiding them or, assisting them to speak in English. Do you understand? And of course, first 5 to 10 minutes, whatever, that will be completely messy. People will be roaming here and there and all, right? So later you can slowly start your campus work. Even that time also you can monitor, don't run, okay, wash your hands, some people would be waiting for the parents. Okay, wait, parent would be coming. No, if any, if it is not the place where they need to wait, please go near the office and all, likewise, whatever. So you need to take care of, complete campus. That's the reason we call it as campus work. Is it clear? Right. So during lunch break, that is compulsory. As you are doing campus work, so fifth hour is going to be your lunch break. Okay, so post lunch break, have your meal. Okay, आराम से, no mess, no student too. Okay, hand wash is free, water everything is free. Otherwise what happen, seriously I love this one because during lunch break and all, school will be completely messy, full of noise, even generally if it is that much messy, I don't feel comfortable, I don't feel comfortable to eat also. So happily all the principals also they have during this fifth period or sixth period only, do you understand, happily have your meal. So will you take a nap after your meal? Will you sleep for a while? No. Okay, don't be once if you if you try also, that nap will become complete sleep. Okay, and next period you can't go to the class, right? So that's the reason. Okay, anyhow. Right, so I just have, and next seventh period, eighth period or sixth period will be there, right? Prepare for that and all, right? So next, again continue the classes. Already you started taking classes, right? Continue the classes, like taking classes and all. Completed. Next, classes got over, what should we do now? Here comes, so everyone will be given a teaching diary, okay, trainer's diary. So in this you will be having, okay, happily you can add your timetable if it is okay. So you are supposed to write your FTD, whatever you have done from morning to evening. First period leisure, for example, okay. Let's see, leisure, and she has written campus work. So later what happened, second period they went to the classes, self-induction, form induction they have taught. Third period again some lunch break. During lunch break campus work, and later yeah, for them lunch break is not campus work, they need to have their lunch because it is mess, I guess. Okay, yeah, of course, here say during lunch break campus work, likewise, and the new one. So everyone will be given an FTD like this. You need to fill your daily periods, whatever. No? Here first you have class and section. Later topic and activity. I mean, sometimes we conduct activities, sometimes we teach topics, right? So later home task. I told you need to give a home task for after completion every day. What are the home tasks you are giving? That is compulsory. That's the reason we have given in the diary also. You taught, for example, you have completed magical words. What do? Learn the magical words at home, or no, rewrite something. Writing part don't give. Try to just give. I'll be asking you in the next class. I'll ask you. So likewise, learn magical words and come few things. Otherwise, I told you like what do you call, introducing others, in a sense later you need to give a home task questionnaire where they need to ask their parents, okay, to introduce them. The next day they have to do that activity, like asking the question, interacting with the parent is very very important, right? So that will be given as home task, whatever they need to do at home, right? Even you Saturday you teach a song, later happily Sunday they can learn the song and come. Monday you have to perform the song in the classroom, if they are doing good in the assembly, okay. So is it clear? And regarding this FTD, I'll just add a point. You need to sign here, and later you need to get the signature from the principal or director. So they'll let you know generally in day 1, day 2 itself. You'll come to know who should be meet and get the signature. Sometimes directors they are busy, only principals they give. Sometimes principals and all they are generally what happen, I'll take up this program as it is E for you, directly director itself they sign. Sometimes both are busy, they tell that go and meet in charge ma'am or in charge sir, they are taking care about like HOD and all, a vice principal. So every day whomever you are assigned, so that particular person will be signing here. You need to get signature. And while you are some people they simply they are going and getting signature and coming, just have a talk. Sir, today I have just completed this one, so and so. Okay, the students are very active, and some students are, one or two members are facing problems, sir. They're a little naughty. Whatever you face, try to have a talk. So sometimes good means good. Any problem means it will be sorted out. Good means that will reach to the management. You understand? So this is what generally we do. Next, last we have notes. Okay, this is for see weekly once or daily if it is possible. Happily you can here in this at the last pages and all we have topic, course completed, and notes given, and took reflection or demo. I told you every topic 1 week we are giving. Maybe day one you teach the topic, day two or that day itself we give notes. Later we conduct some activities related. For everything maximum we have activities. Am I correct or not? So later taking demos. For example, magical words completed or self-induction. For example, self-induction you have taught, and later you gave the notes. Later you take the demos. So one by one if they come and just they perform in that particular 30 members out of 30, 3 or 4 would be doing very well, right? Those videos can be shared in our school groups. You understand? So now after 1 week you would be completing the topic, particular topic, self introduction, first class 1A, 1B, 1C, okay, 2A, 2B, 2C, or what are the sections it is. In the school they have different school names are like Ganga, Yamuna, Einstein, who else, Alva Edison, whomever, okay, and Lily, Lotus, number of things are there, okay. So you can write just one letter at least, okay. Einstein 1E, Albert Einstein, Edison 1E, what again E. So okay, so the names of the groups, they would be giving sections names, right? You mention what are the topic is over. Later notes, if you have given the notes, give tick mark here also, 1A, 1B, okay, all. If everything completed, taking demos also done means you write all done. What is that? All done, all the class done. Sir, here only here we have right, here we have less space, what to do? So just to once you write 1A, you have given notes also, round up, okay, then you will understand. Again you have given you have taken demos also, just to give a tick mark or something, so that you can give all done. Any pending or anything you can write here also. Do you understand? This is for your overview. Sometimes what due to exams, due to bunk, due to second Saturday, you will miss that particular class. You feel that you taught already, but you may miss that class. And unfortunately, what if any academic monitor comes and asks that particular class boy, he may or may not answer. Again you will be caught, okay. So let us not happen. Every student is important for us, every section is important, so let us not skip any topic for any student. Do you understand? Of course if they are absent, that's secondary. That's the reason in a week 3 times we are teaching. Maybe that day he is absent, while they are giving demos, at least they need to learn. Later again we are decorating a board, actually from board, assembly activities. Definitely that topic would be introduced to him, or it would be known by him, definitely. Do you understand? Is it clear? And next we have notes, actually. What is this? In the diary, I'm just telling like how to use diary. So in these notes we have badges. Likewise we have E for use English force, E for use English force badges. What are the badges you are issuing? Whatever activities you are conducting, you can have a note. For example, activities, you keep the heading. What are the completed activities? Whatever ongoing activities. For example, let's answer you have started, so it will be ongoing activity. And upcoming activities, what are the once those are done, you write here. Do you understand? So you will have an idea. If anybody comes, like academic monitor or in any in charge, class teacher, whomever comes and asks you, happily you can show, sir, these are the activities I have completed. Even whenever we conduct online meetings once in a month, for example, every 45 days we come here. You all should come here and we'll be gathered. Again we have academic meeting, like. So at that time it will be very easy to you. And that 45 days things, if you want to write, it will take some time. Every weekly once if you complete all these things, that will be wonderful. Do you understand? So try to go with the day plan or weekly plan. Weekly only one topic, just only one topic, done. So continue the classes later. So let's not go you if the classes gets over at 4:30, you are supposed to be at till 5:30. Classes are getting over at by 5. You are supposed to be at leave at 5:30. Generally mostly 5. Many of the schools 4:30 they get they wind up the classes and all. Some schools are there where you need to stay till 5 there will be classes, so 5:15, 5:20 like that. Do you understand? So later again, there we say giving attendance like check-in. What is that? In this app you give check-in. Now here check out later. Okay, so continue the classes, completing. So get this is like ultimate. Now classes got over, right? Generally first trip, second trip, likewise they start sending the students. And now tomorrow we have thought of the day, word of the day, right? For tomorrow's assembly you need to give training today itself. Of course a week before itself you need to have a plan. Okay, that day particular, two members would be participating on Monday, two members or three members like that. And that particular day tomorrow is like Tuesday, and whomever I'm going to I'm going to present in the assembly or make them to participate in the assembly, I need to train them. Okay, so for that, after maybe if they are first trip and all, in the lunch break, during lunch break itself you need to meet 40 minutes, 20 minutes you eat and come and meet me. In these 20 minutes I would be giving some training. That's the reason only you are available in the lunch break, during lunch break. If not, evening before, like 5 to 5:30, what do you do? FTD automatically it will be like 5 minutes of work. Remaining 25 minutes you can train them up. Do you understand? So here train the students for tomorrow's assembly or the next day. Do you understand? For example, sometimes conversation. Thought of the day, word of the day, conversation, two people. Call the four members and give the training. Okay. While, for example, you give some instructions, five minutes. Okay, you ask them to prepare. In this meanwhile, you be available near the board actually. Thought of the day, word of the day, board. So there you can write tomorrow's thought and tomorrow's word actually. Do you understand? So some people they go early and they write 8:30. If they go within 5 to 10 minutes, they write. Every day we share the thought and word. Do you understand? Some of them they do whatever yesterday's thought, today's thought they write this evening. Tomorrow they present because they can give practice. Some students are very good. Immediately only the thought and word. They know the format. So, let's perform. Good morning everyone. I'd like to introduce myself. Today's word is and today's thought is. Tomorrow morning itself, I said right after coming, we need to meet the people whoever is going to participate. So there we give the thought of the day. Today's thought is this one. Today's word is this one. So happily immediately, they will perform. Some student. Primary means you need to give a day before or a week before training. Is it clear? So tomorrow's assembly is over. Students all they left actually. Later write FTD or trainer's diary. Right? Trainers diary. Get signature. Not only getting signature, have a talk if possible. If they are busy, don't disturb them. Just getting signature and come. Tomorrow you can get signature by. I'm writing HM. Sometimes it would be HOD. Sometimes it would be principal. Is it clear? Yeah. Then you will be leaving. So next, this one is added this year. After completion of this FTD and all, previously we used to get the photo, the diary photo, and of course it's time taking, right? Time taking in the sense it's easy, but internet issues, number of diaries. Our WhatsApp is filled with only the photos. Okay, so data issues, internal storage issues for many mobiles, not only for our mobiles. Some people they use less internal storage memories, so mobiles. Am I correct or not? That's the reason this time what happened, we have given Lotus app. What is that? Share your trainer's diary TD. Okay, through Lotus app. What is that? Lotus staff app. These apps are very important, which will will be generated, your login will be created. Okay, by Friday it will be done, or by Saturday it will be done. Okay, so that's all. Later, in addition, what happens? I'll just tell you. So generally over, you have given. I mean, this while you are going by bus also you can. After reaching also you can. No worries. But getting signature is very important. By 7:30 you need to send that also. Whenever you have free time, you can give voice also. If you give voice, it will come. First period, self induction, something. Okay. Every period are there. 9 periods are there. 9 or 10. First period. You can type or you can give voice. So complete. But morning you have done some things right. Maybe in the classroom you would have taken, not every day, but whenever you are taking any demos, you need to share those videos in your, we have wings actually, wing and zone, NRT zone 1, zone 2, first year schools, second year schools, and Guntur wing 1, wing 2. What are they? Guntur, if whomever are going to be in Guntur, you will be added in that particular groups. In that particular groups you need to share your videos. Okay, morning assembly you have done nicely, share. And you have decorated a picture, share. You have asked some no VIPs like principal and all, inauguration completed, share. Evening in the classroom, what are the videos and whatever I mean demos you have taken, those videos can be shared after going home or while you are traveling itself. For example, some of you would be traveling. Okay, by bike it's not possible, not like by bus and all, so immediately you can share so that at home you will be free. Do you understand? That's very very important. Those should be shared in the groups. In that particular group, if you get any appreciation, you can ask, may I share this to school group? Or if you get many thumbs and all, or your academic monitors or we will be telling, share to the school groups also. You can, of course, if you feel that is perfect and the best demo for the day, happily you can share to your principal or school groups. And for this you all are you're all going to, I mean, you're asked for taking new sim, actually professional sim, to give to the school, because nowadays our personal number is added to phone pay, mobile banking, Aadhaar, KYC and all. So in the school, what happened? You should not get disturbance actually. Okay, so you should create another WhatsApp for your job purpose. Professionally, you should have another number and another WhatsApp also. That number you give, because students, they irritate you. Once if they get your number, that's all. So, hi ma'am, how are you ma'am, have you had a breakfast ma'am, lunch ma'am, you'll get many. That WhatsApp, if they anybody, if not except the school management, if anybody texts you, you just immediately can block, or you no need to respond actually. Personal, of course you can. You are already given your numbers to us and to your friends and family members, so that number should not be disturbed. So immediately today itself, better you buy a new sim, or by Saturday itself. You understand? So that your personal life will not be disturbed. Of course, this year you work, next year you will be somewhere. Again, they may call and ask. That should not happen. Okay, if they want you also, please let them approach us. You understand? That is the thing. Professional, you should have the number, and please do not share that number or your this number to high school students. Definitely, they will misuse. Misuse. You understand? Especially girls. I told you also some situations what happened. Instagram ID, no. That's it. Did it get off? So that's all about E4 is trainers daily cycle. Done.